Well, first became familiar with the 100 Club back in 1969 when my father was tragically killed in the line of duty. And at that time, I was 11 years old. I had two sisters who were younger than me. And the night that my father died, the chaplain and the police came to visit. And obviously that night, I became sort of the man of the house. And so I was very concerned about what would happen to our family. My journey to where I've come probably would have been a lot more difficult without the help and the generosity of the 100 Club.
That's probably one of the hardest things I do, and I know it's a hard thing for Joe. You're visiting the families right after they've lost a loved one. There's shock, there's anger, there's fear, there's the unknown, and it's such a tremendous thing that the 100 Club does, but it's so difficult to do. You're dealing with so many different emotions, and you want to comfort the person, you want to hold the person, but you realize right away there's nothing you can say that's going to bring back their, their loved one who gave his life in the line of duty. But I think it's such a positive thing that the 100 Club does, is to be right there offering that immediate assistance to give the family some relief of the unknown, the uncertainty, some of the fears, and then to follow up a few weeks later with additional funding.
My experience with the 100 Club goes pretty far back. I worked as a paralegal for an attorney who was a member of the 100 Club. So I was somewhat aware of it prior to losing my husband. However, I had no idea, to what extent they went to help take care of the widows and widowers and children of police and firemen who were killed in the line of duty. I had someone in my home, and they were there every day. They came and brought their initial money. Then they called every day to find out if there was anything that I needed, anything that I wanted them to do for me, and that was just amazing to me. And within a few days, they called and asked me to get all of my bills together, and within 30 days of my getting all of my bills together, and that means just household bills, including the mortgage, was totally paid off. And God has really blessed us with this organization. And I pray that we never have to use it again. But the way the world runs now, I'm sure we will. But thank God for all of the 100 Club members.
The 100 Club has been very influential in my life in that they were able to assist me and provide me with furthering my education, with going to college and with going on to grad school.
The 100 Club was at my house the day after my husband died and offering immediate financial assistance and a promise that they would not abandon me, and they did not. They were back to help me sort out finances and seek ways that they could assist me. And they gave me scholarship money as well, and they helped me to go to college.
We had a firefighter killed in 1984, firefighter Kennelly, and his daughter wasn't even born yet. And right now, what the 100 Club did for her, so many years later, she's graduating from college, she's got a career. I mean, they mold and they shape lives, and they never, they don't want any glory for it. They're just happy to do it, and it's heartfelt when they come out. The loved ones, and I'll take for example our most recent firefighter deaths. Your life is up for grabs, your life is up in turmoil, and for someone to step in and help them monetarily when, we don't even know who pays the bills when you walk into someone's house. God forbid, you don't know, and that's the last thing on their mind because they're in grieving process. And what the 100 Club does is just phenomenal. It's hard to put it into words. It is very hard to put into words how great they are. And they are our heroes.
I considered quoting a person I'm very fond of. My boss, his name is Jesus Christ. Jesus in Luke's Gospel actually refers back to the Old Testament, Deuteronomy, in saying you should love your neighbor as yourself. Of course, love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind. Give everything you've got to God. But love your neighbor as yourself. And that's what our uniformed services are doing for us, and that is what the 100 Club is doing for them in return. So it's great. It's a nice it comes full circle.
To me, the 100 Club is an opportunity for people who really want to help in times of urgency to be able to give to and support families like myself in that moment of need. Not everybody can come to my house and not everyone can send me a card, but it is a really nice structured organization that is there for families, not just in the first day and not just in the first week, but as we struggle to figure out how to move forward without our loved ones.
With the help of the 100 Club, they have helped me brighten my future. They have helped me to get the college degree that I wanted. They helped me to go to college. I got a degree in sports journalism, and I'm going to pursue that. I'm going to pursue that to another level, as well as try to get a job in that field. But the 100 Club has been so helpful, not just to me, but also to my brother. My brother is in college right now, and he's still getting help from the 100 Club. My mom has wrote countless letters. My brother's wrote countless letters, and me too as well, thanking the 100 Club for everything they've done for me.
I think the 100 Club is awesome, and I think that what they do is so vital to a community that really needs them. It's amazing what they provide and how they can go to families and be a bright light in a time of real sorrow. So it's really just off the chain great to have an opportunity to work with them, to be a part of what they do, and to be part of the vision that they have to help people that are really in need.
The 100 Club of Chicago has been a great asset for those who lost their loved ones, first responders, fires, paramedics, and police officers in the line of duty. The business community, the foundations have been the forefront of giving money on behalf of their grieving families. And at a time of distress and grieving, the 100 Club comes to them with the insurance for themselves and their children. They can stabilize their lives and be able to move forward. And that's why I'm asking any business leader of our city to make sure you give a contribution on behalf of not only yourself, but on behalf of your corporation and your family to a service that is provided for grieving families of first responders.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you.